are now tuned in to Atlanta's hottest radio show.
Our stories from our studio to your ear. It's the Beyond Swanky podcast.
With your host, Kennedy Lucas. On Swanky 93.3 radio station. The Heat 94.6 radio station.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another exciting podcast here today. Of course, this is the Beyond Swanky podcast. I'm your host, K.L.P. Kennedy Lucas, and as always, we've got our peeps, our cast that's here in the studio. T's here, Monica's here, Addison's here, James is here. Everybody is here in the studio to give you guys another exciting podcast today. Now, today is a fun one because we got a very, very fun topic to talk about, or two topics to talk about on the podcast later on. So stay tuned for sure the Beyond Swanky podcast. I'm your host K.L.P. Kennedy Lucas for another podcasting day. It's Monday by the time you're hearing this podcast. Normally I would upload the K.L.P. Aftermath typically on Mondays. We're switching our schedule. We're switching our schedule around this week. So we're starting out with the Beyond Swanky podcast first, and then we're going to get to the K.L.P. Aftermath podcast on Wednesday, simply because, Sunday is the day that I really like to relax a little. Typically, K.L.P. Entertainment doesn't open on Sunday, typically. And with that type of show, it takes a lot of setting up to do. So I wanted to relax. I had to turn in my assignment for this week. Went to the gym, got a nice clanging bang session in, and it's been kind of cloudy. Yesterday it was cloudy, so my energy just wasn't right for the podcast of K.L.P. Aftermath. So I thought, let's just do the Beyond Swanky podcast because it's a little bit of a setup, but not too much, and we're gonna have fun, right? So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the K.L.P. Aftermath podcast because it is coming up now. A little bit of K.L.P. Entertainment housekeeping news before we get to the topic of conversation here on the podcast. Of course, Skipper and Copper Saves the World is available on Tubi TV right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is a film that I wrote and produced back in 2019 and re-uploaded for 2023, obviously. So if you want a good comedy, animated type film, go check it out again. Skipper and Copper Saves the World, available exclusively for Tubi TV. I'm proud. I'm happy. A lot of people message me either on Instagram, Facebook, and some people even text me wishing me congratulations, wishing our team congratulations on the release. I get very excited for this kind of stuff because you typically, and I'm always going to say this, but if you asked me 10 years ago that I was going to have movies on, huge platforms, I'm talking Amazon Prime Video and Tubi, I would laugh in your face. But now that we're finally out there and we have our films out there for bigger platforms, I don't know, I just get very, very excited. I get super duper excited for things. And that only gives me excited for when we get ready to film the documentary Street Style Homecoming. Stay tuned. Yes, stay tuned. I don't know if I announced the first thing. Probably not, but we've got some announcements regarding the film, the documentary, regarding music. Stay tuned for the full announcement for Round Bass Music. I got to shout out Round Bass Music. If you guys don't know, and we're going to have the podcast out early, but we're going to do a formal announcement as well. But, of course, the latest acquisition, K.L.P. Entertainment, we formed a new group called Round Bass Music. And what that entails is music distribution, helping us getting the right soundtracks, getting the right music for our videos, films, and podcasts. That team's going to be working really, really hard to develop music distribution and music acquisitions when it comes to our media. We do have two projects that we're working on. Of course, Round Bass Music will be in charge of the allocation of the official soundtrack for Street Style Homecoming. So again, that's the first project, and then we have another playlist project exclusively from Round Bass Music and Spotify that's going to get announced later this week as well. So sorry about that, guys. We had to reset Somehow it didn't record the whole segment, and that segment was about 30 minutes. So we can do it again. That's fine. Take two of the Beyond Swanky podcast, because I do want to give you guys another great episode today. I think it happened because the system, my phantom power went shut off for a minute, and I'm guessing when that happens, it doesn't record when it happens. So I'm gonna try my best to not hit that. Um, so let's do this segment over again. It's perfectly fine. It's technology. It happens. I'm not upset, but I got to give a shout out. Of course, let's get this shout out going for sure. And this is a shout out that I promised to one of my gym goers. I got to say this. I'm excited to give this shout out because, as you guys know, I am a fitness nut. I'm a huge fitness nut. I like fitness. I like going to the gym. I like working out and doing my thing. And this wonderful woman, queen, if I can, Sam, shout out to you. She's working out. She's a fitness trainer. She goes to Crunch a lot, and she's a queen in a good way. Honestly, I gotta say that on the podcast. Not she's probably listening and maybe blushing a little bit, but I like how the way she conducts her fitness and her business, because she do have a business outside of going to Crunch Snellville. Sam, shout out to you. Sam is one of our good friends, fitness trainer. I've seen her at Crunch a lot. Every Sunday she's there. I'm there. We're working out, and I'm seeing her train somebody, and I'm saying, hey, how you doing? You know, she's doing her thing, but I promised her a shout out because she has her own gym. She has an open gym, and you can book a session with her. Let me tell you, if you're booking a session with Sam, let me tell you, she is a fitness trainer. She's trained to do these kind of things, and I like her work because when you go to her Instagram, that's Reconstructed by Sam. That's her business Instagram, Reconstructed by Sam Corp. Of course, she's motivating a lot of young women to remember to stay healthy and to stay fit and to have fun doing it, of course. So it's very, very interesting. Of course, she has a gym. She has kids and fitness. She has group fitness. She has personal fitness. So whatever you need, she got you. So you can go to her website. Again, her website is www.reconstructedbysam.org. Again, check her website out. And if you want to go see her gym, it's right here in Atlanta. And of course, we're in downtown Atlanta, but in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I like to say Lawrenceville is part of Atlanta, but 3370 Sugarloaf Parkway, suite number G7. That is in Lawrenceville. That is her gym. Her gym now. Not somebody else's gym. Her gym. That means a lot. That really means a lot. When you got your own business, your own studio, your own gym, Sam has it. So shout out to her. Again, over 2,000 followers. That is a lot of followers. Guys, book her. Get her as a fitness trainer because she's doing some great things. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, her Instagram, personal Instagram, is IamFitSam_. So shout out to her, Sam. If you're somehow listening to podcasts, continue doing what you're doing. I love what you're doing. It's quite amazing what you're doing. So there's my shout out for sure on the podcast, the Beyond Swanky podcast. We got a redo. It's all right. It's all right. We got time. We got time today. Today's topic. T, you ready for this one? Because I am. Today's topic, guys, what we do in the sheets. And I don't mean that freaky deaky. I meant, what do you do with your sheets? Now, I've watched and listened to a podcast by the name of the Joe Budden Podcast, arguably one of the best podcasts that's out there right now. They talk about some stuff. And one segment from the Joe Budden Podcast, it was Joe Budden, Mel Ford, Flip, Queen Flips. Again, Queen Flips, I respect him, man. I don't. Okay. He's a potter. I get it. To me, Flip is like a crybaby. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. I wish he didn't take things super to heart, right? Because Ice Parks, Joe, everybody's going to continue to make jokes, right? That's part of the show. And Flip, I feel, and I say this very softly because I respect it, because all of them from New York and Philly, right? They tough as nails. I get it. But don't take it so seriously, Flip. He did get suspended one time too. That's what they're arguing. Him and Joe was arguing, and he got kicked out the show. So, besides the point, The guys, the fellas and lady, Melanie Ford, Ice, Ish, and Parks, they had this conversation of how far do you change your sheets? And it got me thinking, right? Because I can answer that question. How often do I wash my sheets? 3 weeks. And sometimes it can go up to 4 weeks. But 3 weeks is where you're supposed to wash your sheets, right? Now, Parks says something that, yeah, every 4 days. Whoa. I mean, whoa. I mean, I get it, but I kind of don't get it. To me, some people will say that's a little bit excessive, right, T? But maybe some people do wash their sheets every 3 days. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody out there in the universe. But how often do you wash your sheets? And it got me thinking, because I wash my sheets every 3 weeks. I've washed my comforter before many times, but I feel like over the times I've had different types of comforters, when you throw those type of bedding into a washer on soft dry and try to wash them, they don't come out feeling the same. I even washed comforters before and I didn't know what I was doing and it ripped up my comforter. I had to go and buy a whole nother set. But it's important to change your sheets because it's hygiene. Now, you guys know I've been all over. I've been to friends and girlfriends, well, not even girlfriends, but little flame things' houses. I tell that story to a lot of people. I went to a girl's house and bed wasn't made, panties on the floor, clothes on the floor, food on the dresser top. I've seen it. I also seen where when you walk into somebody's bedroom, that certain funky smell that comes to it. Funky. Now, you guys know me. I'm a clean freak. Y'all never seen my house. I don't know if you ever will see my house, but I've seen some things, right, in my lifetime to know that my house has to be spiffy. Now, no one sees my house because I'd like to keep that thing kind of private, but bedroom, living room, kitchen, dining table, media room, office, closet, bathrooms, everything of my house has to be spiffy clean. Every Sunday, I have to do a deep clean. Sunday or Wednesday, depending on how the week is going. Sunday and Wednesday, deep clean of my house because I like clean, right? I'm structured that way. I don't like to have a lazy day. Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. Nope. You better vacuum them floors. You need to put some bleach in that tub. Make sure that's sparkly clean. The bacteria died out. Is my counters wiped down in the kitchen? Wipe down. Let me wipe my counters down. Let me clean up. Right? That's just me. Call it what you will. I like to be clean. Because I've seen homes where people are funky, people are gross, people are unhealthy because of their grossness. I've seen some things. And then I also learned that you can't go over to everybody's house. You can't. It's the same expression as you can't eat everybody's cooking. When somebody brings me something that's homemade, I throw them shits right in the trash. I don't know where that been. But the Joe Budden podcast, that latest episode, they were talking about cleaning sheets, T. And I wanted to say, like, my sheets are clean, but they haven't had that same feeling. So I think today, I'm going to go and get some new comforter sheet set. Right? And I did it, brand new sheets, these really nice baby blue sheets. White, they're white sheets, but the comforter is like a navy ocean blue with some pattern. I thought it was cute, so yeah, let me get those. Price was $37, T. I know, from Big Lots. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you shop at Big Lots?" Hell yeah, I do. I ain't nothing wrong with Big Lots because you can get some good stuff for a low cost. I'm not one of those bougie people that go out there to expensive stores and buy $120 worth of comforter sheets. Nah. I don't need all that luxury, right? I just need a sheet set, a comforter set that looks amazing, design-wise, color scheme works, and they're clean, right? I know a lot of people do go and they buy the set and then they throw them right in the washer because a lot of people are like that. If you buy something from a store, in particular blankets or sheets, you want to wash it. And people do that with clothing and underwear too. Just wash it because it's coming from a factory and a storage unit somewhere. So you don't know, right? So I get that part. But it's important to clean your sheets. Very, very important, because that's where you're laying your head down at night, right? One of the pet peeves of mine, and I never do this. I've done it before, and I'll give y'all that story. I can't stand it now, though, T. I can't stand it where people are eating in the sheets, eating in the bed, whether it's candy, whether you're drinking in the bed, or eating dinner in the bed. I cannot stand that. I've seen it. I've seen people doing that on videos. Ugh. Why would you eat where you sleep? Because when you eat candy, or you're drinking soda or something like that, bugs will find a way to climb into your bed at night while you're sleeping and eat the shit out of you, because they smell that aura on you. Right? So for me, and you guys, I mean, a lot of people don't live with me, but you know, I never eat in my bedroom. My master bedroom, no eating. Over the past couple of years, I would go, hey, I got a kitchen. I'm gonna eat in the kitchen. I'm eating the dining table where it's appropriate to eat. Never eat in the bedroom. Because I remember when I was a kid, and there was 5 of us, and it was I can't say it was super worse, but it was worse because I was sharing the bedroom with my brother. So we couldn't eat in our bedrooms. Right? You had to eat either at the dining table downstairs or in the kitchen where it's appropriate. Nowadays, with me being grown, no, I cannot eat in my bedroom. I don't even eat in my office. I don't. I eat in the kitchen. I have a dining table and the kitchen, and a little bit of a bar space too. Sometimes I eat there too, right? Those are the locations where you need to eat, not in the bed sheets, not in the bedroom. Now, I am guilty of it a couple years back, me having a roommate. And I was a little bit depressed. I was going through a lot, right? A lot of good things have happened, but a lot of depressing type things have happened too, where I didn't want to eat in the dining table because I just wanted to hide, right? So I ate in my bedroom, and the aura stayed, and I started to see mold. I started to see roaches, because they can smell that, right? If you have a bug that's outside in the woods somewhere, somehow they can smell it. They say, this house right here has food. We need to find a way to get into that. So, guilty as charged. A couple years ago, I used to eat in the bedroom. Now I started to, again, seeing mold and seeing bugs. I said, yeah, I can't do this. So I cleaned the mold and I had raid, and the damage was kind of already done. This was years ago, guys. And I said, yeah, no more eating in the bedroom. Until this day, now, a couple years, fast forward to this year, 2023. Yeah, I can't eat in the bedroom. Nope. Don't eat in the bedroom. So it's appropriate for people to go out there and wash your sheets every 3 weeks, because sometimes, I mean, we human, we stink, right? I stink the worst when I'm working out, right? Yesterday, went to the gym, got home, I smelled myself. Whoo, I need a shower. I put in a good sweat, a good workout. I need a shower. So I go in there, you know, I do my thing, and I have to take a bath before I get into my nice clean sheets. Right? And I say to a lot of people, PSA, if you washing your sheets every 3 weeks and they're just not feeling the same, maybe it's time to switch out them sheets. Guys, you can go to Bangkok and more. You can go to Big Lots, because I did. You can, in Walmart, have some cheaper options too. If you want to spend $60 on a set, hey, that's your money. But if you're looking a cheaper way to replace your comforter and sheet set, you can't go wrong with Big Lots. Not a sponsor, but my new set, $37. I was happy with that purchase too. I ain't that fancy. I mean, I'm doing pretty good for my life financially, but I ain't, hey, nah. Why would I pay so much for the same thing, right? So it's important. I say this to a lot of adults, but sometimes I'm saying it to college kids too, right? Obviously, you guys know we work at an institution as well. Can't name the name because of obvious reasons, but you know, I see students, right? And when they're walking by, bam, it hits you. Now, I'm not going to say I got a bionic smell, but you know when somebody has some dirty sheets, some dirty clothes. With these college students, I know, because Gen Z, some of us, we don't believe in showers. Not saying me, I love showers, but a lot of people in Gen Z, they don't believe in showers, which hints me that they don't believe in getting your sheets clean. Student walked by, smelled like farts. And in my mind, like, God damn, brother. Like, I'm sure your dorms have showers. Go take a bath. I'm honest, right? Now, I didn't get into the student's face. I wasn't in their personal bubble, but you could smell that shit. You could really, when they walk by you, whoo, it hits you. Or at least it hits me. It hits me. It bam, there. Wow. You smell like farts. You smell like you just shitted on your pants, right? Go take a bath. I shower. Okay, wash your sheets. Right? Wash your sheets. Because your sheets, when they're dirty, that says a lot about your personal hygiene. You can take as many showers as you want, but if your sheets ain't clean and you're itching and it smells funky, yeah, you need to wash them sheets. And if you wash them sheets and they still stink, it's time to change them things out to fresh sheets. Right? They're $30. Right? So I say this because it's very important for a lot of people to it's important for a lot of people. It's important for a lot of people to stay healthy, and it's a health thing, right? If you're not only if you're not taking showers, but if your sheets are just super dirty, you're never washing your bed sheets, that's unhealthy. It is. I kid y'all not, because I've been sleeping better, right? Meditating, going to the gym, staying healthy, and meditating, and I take magnesium as well. So I've been sleeping good. But for the past couple of days, when I got my new set at my house, I've been sleeping really good. I've been knocking out too. I must have been tired the last couple of days because I knocked out. Like, I was out like a light. And in my mind, I'm like, maybe it was time to change out my sheets. Right? Because I'm a guy too that believes in positive and negative energy. When you have, and this is not really a rant, Monica. Of course, we got Monica up in the studio, but I believe in positive and negative energy. I've seen a lot of videos where somebody's cleaning up their apartment, and the apartment's nice, but they got too much stuff in there. Recently, in the past couple of months, I've been clearing things out, right? I didn't have so much stuff, but I had stuff. I'm like, okay, throw that away, throw that away, throw that away. I don't need this stuff. Now, you guys never see my house, but my house has less stuff than usual, which is great because now I have more space. I have more positive energy. And it's the same thing when it comes to your bed sheets. If your bed sheet's not clean and you're trying to hold on to them because of maybe sentimental reasons, that's negative energy that's piling up in your covers and you're sleeping in it. Versus where if you're washing it, you're washing the negative energy out, keeping positive energy in, and you're definitely getting positive energy when you buy something brand new, freshly clean. You're sleeping in it. You're sleeping in positivity. And I'm a firm believer in that because I've been sleeping really good the last couple of days. And I've had the opportunity when I wash comforters. Comforters are hard to wash though because of the material. So my last comforter set, it was washed, but it was kind of chipping away. I said, okay, let's get rid of that. I need a new comforter set because when it's chipping away, it feels uncomfortable. It feels itchy. So then I said to myself, yeah, it's time, baby. Let's change this out. Right? I'm the guy too that, every day I'm making up my bed. I can't go without my bed being unmade. I can't stand it. I've seen people not make up their beds. Every day, make up your bed. Because once your bed is made, you leave out for the day, come home, take a shower, grab a bite, brush your teeth, get ready for bed. You're unpacking your bed that's been made fresh, clean. You about to lay in it. I'm that guy. I got to make my bed up every day. Even if I'm late to somewhere, I'm going to be late because my bed needs to be made because I overslept or something. Bed has to be made. I'm also that person, T, that it's funny that if I have friends come over, and let's say if I got a new friend coming over and they want to see the tour of my place, and I show them around, and I see somebody going towards the bed and they try to sit on it. I said, please don't sit in my bedspread, please. I've done that before too. They're like, damn, kidding? Yeah, don't sit on my bedspread. Thank you. You can look at it, just don't sit on it. Right? Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that episode. This reminds me, T, that episode where it was a Family Guy and Simpsons episode, to where Meg goes into Lisa's room, and Lisa has OCD, right? She's fiddling with her stuff, make sure it's organized, and there's certain things. I'm like that too. And they're talking, and Meg sits down. Lisa says, "Please don't sit on my bedspread." Meg immediately gets up. I'm like Lisa in that point. Don't sit on my bedspread. Nope. If you want to sit down, I got a living room. We gonna sit on the couch, because that's what the couch is designed. The couch is designed to be sat on. Don't sit on my bedspread, because that's where I lay my body at night when I sleep. Please and thank you. Right? So you got to be that person, because when you dabble onto staying clean, some might even say I'm a clean freak. I'm guilty. I'm a clean freak. Things got to be organized. Things got to be clean. I've seen it. People have seen my offices. My offices has to look a certain way. Has to be clean. Now, offices have a little bit more stuff because if it's an office, so it's designed. I cannot function on things being disorganized and just unorganized. Can't do it. Just can't. And I say this, and I said this openly in my offices. If your office is as messy as people think, you can only imagine what your house is like. If your office is dirty, your house is dirty. If your house is dirty, maybe your car is dirty. Junk everywhere. Clean this shit up. Right? Me, another point too, with sheets, because we're talking about bed sheets. What I do in the bed sheets, I don't wear nothing when I'm in the sheets. Not trying to get freaky deaky here, but I got a comforter and a sheet that I'm laying in, and clothes, especially hot clothes. You in the middle of the night, you sweating because it's hot. You got heavy clothing on for bed, and then you got a sheet, and then you got a hot ass comforter over you. Yeah, it's hot. I don't like sleeping hot. Right? It was a running joke when we were kids, but it's not funny because my grandma passed away in 2021. But let me tell you, she had her house, let's say, at a warm temperature, and it used to be hot. Shout out to those memories, man. And Grandma Barbara Ann Morris, may you rest in paradise for sure. But I can't sleep hot. I'm sweating. I can't. If I'm sweating, I feel very uncomfortable. And let me tell you, when you sweating because you hot, because you got some hot clothes and some sheets of a hot ass comforter, now you sweating in your clothes and it smells. That sweat smell is rubbing against your brand new sheets, and that's where it becomes to where your sheets become dirty because of the sweat residue. So what I do, and this is going to be interesting when I get ready for New York, because me and my brother / producer, Ryan, we're going to be sharing a hotel room. And I'm very interested to see how he going to see my sleep style, because I got to take my shirt off. I got to take my pants off. Sometimes I keep my underwear on. Sometimes I don't. Call me a freak if you want. I don't care. I like to sleep naked when I go to bed. Right? There's been times where I couldn't do that. Let's say this was 2 years ago when I went to Gatlinburg with my squad for vacation. I couldn't necessarily do that because, my gentlemen that I went with, they didn't care because, we're all gentlemen, but we had females on our crew too. So I didn't want to make it uncomfortable for them as well. So I had to kind of weave that part out. But I gotta sleep with nothing on when I go to bed. My shirt is off, my pants is off. Sometimes my underwear is on, sometimes it's off, because I know I'm not gonna be sweating, and my sweat is not gonna be in my sheets. right? Case in the point, guys, wear comfortable clothing. Clean your sheets. Clean your sheets, guys. Just clean your sheets every 3 weeks. Take care of yourself. Hygiene is so important. You feel better, you look better, and you move better when you, first of all, when you got a nice clean house. And number 2, when you are sleeping in some clean sheets. Ugh, I can only imagine these college kids. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta get clean. I don't mean from like drugs or anything. I'm saying you need clean sheets. You need to make sure your clothes is washed. Right? These are the things that's very essential. It's like I say, I see students in the institution. Not gonna name the institution, but they looking rough. So we're going to play some music here, but when we come back, we have a special fun topic to talk about here on today's show, the Beyond Swanky podcast. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all been liking the show thus far. The Beyond Swanky podcast with your host, K.L.P. Kennedy Lucas. I do want to take a moment and thank everybody who's watched Skipper and Copper Saves the World. That is a third movie that's out for us for major platforms. If you guys don't know, Tubi TV is actually number 11 in entertainment charts. So it's a huge network. Skipper and Copper Saves the World was a film that I wrote and produced back in 2019. Some people saw it and, everybody got a good laugh out of it, right? But we took it back, we added some things, and now we're on major platforms like Tubi TV. So if you guys want something to watch and you want a nice comedy and you want to hear my voice acting on these characters, these crazy ass characters, Skipper and Copper Saves the World available right now on Tubi TV. Like I say, I'm always blessed because, and I know I say this a lot, T, but if you asked me 10 years ago that I was going to be on Tubi TV and Prime Video and major platforms, I would laugh. But now we're out there, right? We kind of Hollywood a little bit, if you will. So we're excited. Skip and Copper Saves the World is out. Eden Prime's going to be out very soon. So it's a lot of things going on for sure. We're getting ready to film Street Style Homecoming documentary. Very, very exciting. Again, round-based music, our newest acquisition, our newest business venture. A lot of great things. A lot of great things has happened so far. So down to fitness. I gave a shout out to Sam. Again, shout out to Sam. Hey, Sam, if you're somehow listening to the podcast. But I posted. I had my back shot, me working on my arms and my back, and got a lot of views. I got a lot of likes. So thank y'all for that. I'm trying to stay healthy, right? So we ain't gonna waste no time because this is an interesting topic of conversation, and this is kind of going back to our childhood. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers. They did their ranking of their top video games of whatever console. We won't be doing a ranking video. I probably will be doing a ranking video actually, because that's actually not a bad idea for content, because a lot of people are doing it. But on the podcast, I want to be a little bit more retro for this segment. I wanted to highlight some of the games that I played and kind of share with you guys the childhood memories. Now, there's a list here of about 43 GameCube games that are out that's here on this list. And some of the games I played, now some of the games I'm gonna have to skip over because some of the games I didn't play, right? There's only a limit of games that I played for the Nintendo GameCube. And if you would like to see another video of this and I do a ranking, I know a lot of people use that system, the ranking system, the A through F, and it's like a colorful thing, and they did a lot of videos in that particular order of that. So that may not be a bad idea. But I wanted to go a little bit retro with this. Have a little fun on the Beyond Swanky podcast. So now I'm looking at the top 43 GameCube games that came out in the GameCube era. Now I remember getting my GameCube. I can't remember what year it was. I want to say it was 2004, 2005. It might have been 2005. Now that I think about it. And this was the 2005 Christmas to where my big brother, shout out to Alex, he already had a GameCube, and we would play on his GameCube a lot. And my parents realized that we started to like video games, and I liked video games since 2000, but I can't say like 97, 98 because I was like 3 and 4, so I rarely remember 1998, 1999. I don't remember those that well because I was 3 years old, 1999. But 4 and 5 I kind of remember, not really, but kind of. But it was 2005 that I really remember. I think it was 2005's Christmas, because it was Christmas like every other year, and our parents bought me and Ryan. This was back in the day where we had to share every freaking thing. I joke because, we shared everything when we were kids, T. But it was 2005 Christmas, and we received a GameCube. Now, my brother's GameCube was purple. He had got the original purple, and my parents bought us the silver GameCube. Love the GameCube. I'm sure GameCubes right now, they go for about like $90, $100, give or take. So I don't know. Like, I wish they made it to where, and I'm sure they maybe will, Nintendo, because I know a lot of fans are looking forward to. I would pay a subscription service to Nintendo Switch if they made a GameCube port. And I know that's coming very soon. I know a lot of people are waiting for it. It's coming. It's not here yet. But I remember receiving the silver GameCube, and I can't remember what games we got for it. I really can't. I know one game that we first got was like a demo pack where it had Sonic Adventure and Billy Hatcher and 2 other games with it. So that was like a demo pack that we would get. But I can't remember all the other games we've received for it. I really can't. Again, that was 2005. That was years ago. So right here is the list that we have in front of us and the games that we've played. First game on the list is The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. I have to skip it because I didn't play this game. I'm sure if it comes out for Switch as the Nintendo port, maybe I'll pick this up, but I haven't played Wind Waker. The next on the list was Mario Kart Double Dash, and with this segment, we're going to talk about the game, and the games that I played, I vaguely remember the memories of it. So this is kind of a memory type of segment for the show. But Mario Kart Double Dash, I remember. Yes, we played this game, obviously. We didn't get a copy of this. Okay, let me back up. My brother received this on a Christmas. I don't know if it was the same year as 2005 or before. It might have been before. Mario Kart Double Dash, my big brother received this game. And we did not know. We know of Mario, but when we saw the coverage of this game, we did not know anything about it, right? Because it's 2004, 2003. We were young, I remember because he was so excited to get this game. And this was the game that and it was interesting because we played this all day on Christmas. Like, this was the game to play all day on Christmas. We didn't even play with our toys. We didn't even play with our thing. This had to have been 2003, right? Because I remember in 2004, that's when I received the Game Boy. We had a Game Boy Advance SP. Me and my brother both. We didn't share that. We had our own Game Boy Advance SP, and I was so happy about that. Because it was a console that in 2004, we played that a lot. And, that's what we did on Christmas. But this had to have been 2003 where my brother received this game, and we played this game all day on Christmas. It was so much fun. It was me, my brother Ryan, and my big brother Alex, and my sister Kendria. And my sister Deamber, she plays, shout out to Deans, but she would get motion sickness when we were younger playing video games. So yes. Next on this list, Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. I gotta skip it because I didn't play this. I probably have played it when I got older, but I haven't played this back in the GameCube era. F-Zero GX. I remember this game, and this is a story. This game came out in 2003. I asked for this game on Christmas in 2006, and the disc didn't work. So I was bummed about it, and this was when I was a kid, so I could ask my parents and say, hey, that this game's not working. But then as a kid, my parents would have thought, oh, I broke it. So I gotta say, I never played F-Zero GX because I got it for Christmas for the GameCube and it didn't work. I was so sad about it too. Always wanted to play it. Hopefully it comes back. I know there's rumors of them remaking it and having it come back. Honestly, F-Zero GX was a great one that I've seen on videos. Again, to this day, I've never played it, like physically played it, because I kind of, that one year I got it for Christmas and it didn't work. I kind of just like, okay, well, I moved on, right? But they should make a remake, honestly. Betten Kato's Originals, never played it. Eternal Darkness, heard of it, never played it. Mario Party 7, yes, we played this. Yeah, we played it for GameCube. This was a year where we played it. I think it was like a year after this game came out, but I do remember playing this for GameCube. It was very, very fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. Mario Party 7, one of the better Mario Parties in my opinion, besides the second one and the fifth one. The seventh one is good. Now they just kind of got boring, like Mario Party 8, 9, and 10. Those got a little bit boring, but Mario Party 7 is a great one. We enjoyed it. It was four of us too. Like it was me, brother Ryan, both my sisters, because my sister Deamber, she didn't get motion sickness from this game as much. But definitely we enjoyed this one. It's a nice party game. Chibi Robo, heard of it, never played it. Super Mario Sunshine, yes, we played this. I remember playing this game because this game came out in 2002, and we had one of our cousins that had this game because he also had the GameCube, and we played it over our cousin's house because he had a copy. And after his copy, we got this copy. I think I got this on for a birthday, or maybe our cousin loaned it to us, and that's when I started to play it. Now, would I play this today? Yes. I wish they have this. So Switch, they have it to where it's Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, and the original 64 on Switch right now. I hate that that's $60 though, because I'm not gonna spend $60 for that. But I would play Mario Sunshine again, because when I was a kid, I didn't know what I was doing. But me now, I probably would have beat this game twice. Yes, played it. I enjoyed it when I was a kid. Would I play this again? Yes. Hopefully GameCube has a subscription for Switch and it's on there. Yes, I would play this again. Because now I'm a gamer now, and I know a lot of people hate that term. I'm a gamer now, so I probably would have beat that game twice. Because I'm more adapted to video games now. I know what to do in a video game. Resident Evil 4, haven't played it. I love Resident Evil 2. Okay, let me take that back. Yes, I haven't played this one. My favorite Resident Evil game is 6. I love 6. Resident Evil 6 is one of my favorites. I remember playing Resident Evil 6 for Xbox One. I enjoy it. I do have a copy. I enjoy Resident Evil 6. It's one of my favorite ones. I kind of fell off with Resident Evil because I start to not like scary video games as much, right? Because I've gotten more sensitive when type of gaming. People love it. I know a lot of people love Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remake. I have 2 for PlayStation 4 and 5. I just never got into like the scary type video games. I'm such a wimp when it comes to that kind of stuff. That stuff freaks me out. That's why I'm never gonna play Resident Evil 7 and 8, because I'm not into that type of jump scare, gory. Resident Evil 6 was scary, but it wasn't that scary. It was like, I guess it was because it was easy to play too. Heard of Resident Evil 4 again. I'm kind of falling off with Resident Evil. I used to love it too. Super Smash Bros. Melee, duh. Of course we played this game. Came out in 2001. My brother got it in 2001. That was the thing we played every weekend. And this was where we played video games on weeknights sometimes when my parents were lenient about that, but typically on the weekday, our parents wanted us to stay focused with school during the week, and then the weekends is where you would go and play video games. Super Smash Brothers Melee, duh. Yes, of course we played it. We played this a lot too. Super Mario Strikers. I do remember this because my brother Ryan had got this for Christmas. And actually, that might have been one of the games he got for Christmas that year. I think this was the same year we got our GameCube. This was a good one. This was a very good one. To this day, today, my brother always asks me, because we all know the Battle League game came out. Super Strikers Battle League came out. And he keeps asking me, did you get that one yet? When the price jumps down, yes. I'm that guy right now where I'm a full-fledged adult. I can't be buying $60 games every time a game comes out. It's expensive. But if Battle League drops in price, yes, definitely I'll pick it up. I'm not gonna pay full price for that. But yes, Super Mario Strikers for GameCube, yes, definitely. We played this. We enjoyed it. Memories. Pokemon XD, never played it. Adama, never played it. Metro Prime 2, yes, my brother played this. My big brother played this, and this was kind of the first time me and him both got introduced to first person. I would say now my big brother Alex, he's not big into one person. I think if it's between my big brother and my little brother, I'm the one who enjoys first person the most because I play Call of Duty, I play Battlefield. I love one person. I do. Played this when I was a kid, but I didn't understand, right? Because I was a kid. I didn't, my brother got introduced to this game. He played it for a while. He kind of fell off with one person shooters because that just wasn't his thing. But would I play Metro Prime 2 again today? Yeah, I probably beat this game twice because I'm a huge one person fan now. Final Fantasy, to be honest, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I never knew any Final Fantasy in 2003. I didn't know it exists. So can't say I played that one. Fire Emblem, again, I knew of Fire Emblem, but I never got into it. Kirby's Air Ride, never got into that. Mario Party 4, yes, played it. We had fun. It was good. I think a friend gave that to us one time. We had a friend. We had quite a few friends that we would just do game exchange and we would trade games. So I remember playing Mario Party 4. It was fun. Very, very fun. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Didn't play it for GameCube. I played it for Wii. They redid it for Wii, and that's when I first played. And I gotta say that was my first. Well, besides Ocarina of Time, this was my first. Well, this was my second Zelda game that I played. Twilight Princess was very fun for Wii. Again, I never played it for. I never played it for GameCube. I played it for Wii, and I enjoyed it. That's when I was getting more experience with gaming, a little bit. It was fun. It was interesting. Animal Crossing came out in 2001. I didn't know anything about it. Pikmin, I knew of it. I didn't know anything too much about it. Y'all ready for this? Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes. I remember this freaking game. So this was a game that it was rated T for teen. And this was when GameStop cared about kids buying T for teen and mature. I remember back in the day when I would go and buy a game and I was a young teenager, I would get ID'd. And I don't think they do that nowadays now because I think GameStop really doesn't care. And to the fact that a lot of young kids with gaming, they can buy a game from the store and they're not going to ask, are you old enough online? Unless you got the parental controls on or something like that. We don't care anymore. I'm seeing kids play Resident Evil 8 and that game is rated M for mature, right? So, but I remember this because this was T for teen and my brother at the time, my big brother, he was in high school, right? Yeah, I think like junior high. And he picked this game up because, he went to GameStop, said, hey, I want a video game. He saw that this came out. He got it. And he was so shocked that Shadow was holding a gun. He was so shocked that Shadow and Knuckles and Sonic, they're cussing in this game. Honestly, I kind of liked it. I wouldn't mind if Sega developed another game like Shadow the Hedgehog, but better, and they implemented people cussing. Like I don't know. It was weird. but I kind of digged it because now you got an edgier side of these characters, right? I know a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't mind it so much. The gameplay could have been better. Would I play this game again today? Yeah, I would. Probably beat it 3 times because it's just that easy. But yes, I've played Shadow the Hedgehog. I remember because my brother had picked it up. He played it. He beat it. He got bored of it. He didn't want to trade it in, so he gave it to me. And that's when I added it to my collection, and I enjoyed it very, very much. Pikmin 2 is next on this list. Again, never played a Pikmin game back in 2004, so I didn't know too much about it. Mario Party 6, it was okay. Mario Party 7 was better. Beautiful Joe. I don't think the Red Hot Rumble. Oh, Red Hot Rumble is on this list, so we're gonna come back. Okay, so I played Beautiful Joe later. This game came out in 2003. I played it for Wii. It was fun. I like Red Hot Rumble better though. Well, and the Red Hot Rumble's on this list. Soul Calibur 2. I think this is the one that has Link in it. Yes, I played this one. It was fun. It was hard because I wasn't so used to fighters back in 2002. But it was okay. Mario Party 5. That was good too. It wasn't too bad, but it was like, it could have been better. On this list of Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, never played it. From Russia with Love, that's a James Bond video game, never played it. Luigi's Mansion 1 for GameCube. Yes, I played this. I played this after my brother beat it twice. This was a game that my big brother Alex, he picked up. No, he got for Christmas, I think. And I remember it. I remember watching him play, and it was interesting. When I first saw it, it was good. It was different. It was very, very different. Would I play this game today? Yes, because I played all the other ones. Dark Moon I have for 3DS, and Luigi's Mansion 3. The best Luigi's Mansion besides 1. The third one was pretty good. I played Luigi's Mansion 2001 after my brother, though. Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure, never played it. Heard of it, never played it. 1080 Avalanche, heard of it, never played it. Legend of Zelda's Collector's Edition, never knew of this. Amazing Island, never played it. Sonic Mega Collection, yes. This was something that I got for Christmas. And I got Gems collections too. We're missing a lot of GameCube games, by the way, because this is not all the GameCube games. But if you guys want to see a separate video, we probably will do like a ranking video later on. But Sonic Mega Collection, yes. Played it, got it for Christmas. I mean, you know, you get the old Sonic games in one. So can't really complain. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. For some crazy reason, I skipped this game. I probably would have loved this game. So remember when I was telling you at the beginning of this segment that when we got our GameCube, we had got the demo pack, and I played the demo of this game, and for some reason I went left, right? There's a lot of other games that I wanted that I skipped over Billy Hatcher and the Great Egg, and I'm bummed that I skipped over this game because this game seemed very fun. Of course, we see videos on it on YouTube and stuff now, and it's like, damn, did I really miss out on this game? And obviously, I'm not going to go out and get a GameCube and start collecting these games. Obviously, I'm just not going to do that. Some people do that, but I don't see the need for it. But like I said, if this adds onto the Nintendo Switch ports, GameCube ports, then yes, I would play this again because this was a game that somehow I skipped over. It was good too. Dance Dance Revolution. We've had something. Well, I never played the Mario mix, but I played Dance Dance Revolution on PlayStation 2 because we had the little big dance mat, and my mom played a lot of it. But never played this one. Beyond Good and Evil, never played it. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. Yes, I bought this myself from GameStop with allowance. Yeah, this was good. I enjoyed this one. I like how multiplayer it became, and it was very, very fun. And I think we'll have to cut because I mean the next is Phantasy Star. I played the very old Phantasy Star on Dreamcast. And that might have been important actually. played the very old version of that. Auto Modelista, never played it. Mega Man X Collection, never played it. Harvest Moon, heard of it. I thought it was boring. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, never played 3, but we played 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. And Killer 7 is last on this list. Is here. Never played it. So like I say, if you guys want to see a ranking video, I probably will do a ranking stream or something on like Swanky Gamers podcast, to where I can give you guys a full ranking of every GameCube game that's ever been made, so that way I can give you guys not only some content but some good memories of it, and really dabble into the memory side of things for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that fun little segment here on the podcast for today. So that's going to wrap it up actually here on the podcast. If you like this podcast, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching the video version on YouTube. And if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate it. And we will catch you guys later on this week for more podcasting and more content creating needs here at K.L.P Entertainment. As always, guys, I like to say stay safe, stay swanky, peace.